Alright, you know the drill. Get ready to vote in the upcoming election, preferably blue, up and down the ticket to get Trump and his cronies out of there. When you do go out to vote or anything else, make sure that you wear a mask. Check the links in the description for information on voting in your state, and also ways that you can help in the battle against injustice and inequality. And also, take the time to see if you can do anything for victims of Hurricane Laura. Apparently they're still really suffering in Louisiana, and the mainstream media is not really reporting on it. I'm going to put some links in the description for that as well. And, is there anything else? Oh yeah, let's get the conversation started. Hello and welcome to LexiCon. It is Maddie along with
Lexi.
Dylan.
And today, September 13th, the date this podcast goes up, is the 35th anniversary of the release of the original Super Mario Bros. In Japan.
Yeah.
They were locked in a Tokyo jail for crimes they dare not mention. No, the release of the game, of course. It also came out in the U.S. around the same time. The only release that I found was fourth quarter. Admittedly, I didn't do a great deal of searching because the 13th actually worked well since our podcast is going up on the 13th. But like Nintendo, we're celebrating the 35th anniversary of, in my opinion, one of the most influential games of all time, one of the most iconic games of all time, and one of the most important games of all time.
Which one was this?
I believe the original Super Mario Bros. For the NES.
Yeah, I cannot remember which Mario game is which.
But I mean, to me, this is the game that sort of kicked off the modern era of video gaming. This is what, brought video games out of the video game crash and really established not only Nintendo, but just the video game industry itself as viable. And I know the Famicom released like 2 years before this game, but to me, this is the one that really set it all up. And, not only that, but it didn't introduce the character because, of course, Mario originally appeared in Donkey Kong and their series of games and then the original Mario Brothers game before this, but it's what really propelled Mario into the mainstream consciousness as, in my opinion, maybe the most iconic video game character of all time. Certainly he's up on the Mount Rushmore video game characters. I mean, to me, it's Mario, it's Pac-Man, it's Donkey Kong, and then the fourth one is up for debate. I know you go more modern characters, but
No,
Cubert had no lasting appeal.
No, okay, about Cubert.
It's the
If you put Cubert, it's just my favorite.
Or something.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you could go all kinds of places with that,
just
but
put a ball. It represents like 50 different games.
That's another that's another discussion for another day. Right now, we're discussing Mario.
Okay.
But you already have Pac-Man.
And technically Luigi, but nobody really cares about him.
Everyone cares about Luigi.
I'm not a fan.
I'd say at least Daisy cares about Luigi.
Well, it's Mario that saved her in her first appearance, so who cares about Luigi?
Daisy. Mario saved Daisy, and Daisy still decides to get with Luigi.
Wait, I got confused there for a minute.
I'm confused.
So Luigi got Mario's sloppy seconds. Oh, bro, thanks for the sloppy seconds. No, come on, this isn't a Bash Luigi Day. That's another episode for another time. We're celebrating here. Specifically Mario, but Luigi was along for the ride.
Luigi right now. We already had that.
I mean, this game was super special to me at the time, so it still holds a place in my heart. But I think the game holds up today, too.
I've still never beaten it.
I mean,
Is that the one I've been playing good, if I want to?
Yeah, you've been playing a ROM of it.
Yes.
But, I think, the graphics were great for the standards of the time, and they look primitive compared to today's graphics, but I think they still hold up.
Yes.
Yeah, but compared to, Atari, 10.
Yeah, and I mean, with all the love for retro gaming nowadays, it really sort of fits right in with a lot of games. There are games that have been made within the last year that look the same as that game.
Yes.
For all intents and purposes, I don't mean they're stealing the graphics and the pixels and the sprites, but and I mean, even taking that out of account, I mean, I know these graphics aren't anything compared to the next gen graphics you see in some games now, but everything's perfectly clear. You can make out what the characters are and what they're supposed to be. You can tell the difference between them and the enemies in the backgrounds and the things you're supposed to interact with. Everything looks nice. It's pleasant. So, I mean, the graphics still hold up. The sound, yeah, it's 8-bit chiptune, but I mean, talk about iconic video game music.
Exactly.
Or the underground music. Or the dun 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 when you're in the castle, or the dun 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 dun. I think I messed that up a little bit, but the music when you beat the level.
While playing Mario, half of the music I just hear it as die.
Okay. It does happen a lot in the games.
I've been failing at the game.
But I mean, obviously you're working with a limited amount of buttons, but the controls are still solid. I mean, there's a little bit of momentum issues with the game, but it's certainly light years ahead of many other games from the time.
Yes.
And you can still, like I say, pick it up and play it today, and it plays really well. The momentum isn't really a failing of the game, it's just part of the game. It's something you have to work around. Like any other game has their own idiosyncrasies. So, to me, this game is still a good game nowadays, and it's still fun to play. I wouldn't even say it's that repetitive. I mean, some of the levels look the same, and you're kind of cycling through the same stuff, but I don't think it's that much more repetitive than any other Mario game. And for the time, they put a lot into it.
Even though the sequence, you can beat it really quickly.
Or you can go to the minus world and just be stuck there forever.
Yeah. Which in the Japanese one, that's like 17 minus worlds.
Did you know that I never got... I've known about the minus world since, the late 80s, but I never got there until after you, Dylan, got there. You did it, and then I did it right after you. I tried before, not exhaustively, of course, but I tried a few times and never succeeded. But then I watched you succeed, and then I succeeded. So you actually led me to the minus world.
Have you ever beat the game?
Where we got stuck forever. Do what, Dylan?
Have you ever beat the game?
Yeah, I've beaten the game.
I would hope he's beaten the game.
I can't get past World 8. It's too hard.
I mean, he was there for the release. I would hope he figured out.
I was there for the release, but I didn't get it right away. I played it fairly early on, but I was thinking about it the other day. I don't think I got my NES until Christmas '87. So 2 years after it came out in the United States. I know some friends of mine, I think, had it before I did, and then we would go and rent the NES from a video game store. You could actually rent the whole console. So I got to play the NES and Mario Brothers, specifically Super Mario Brothers, actually, before I owned it, but I didn't own it right away. But I definitely got to play it fairly early on. I don't know how quickly. I know, like I say, here I go, just mumbling. I'm trying not to say too much because we're going to do an NES episode in a few weeks when we celebrate the anniversary of the release of the NES here, so I don't want to go too much into NES territory. I did want to say really quickly, I was giving Mario a lot of credit for making Nintendo the household name that it is, and I know Rob the Robot was a big deal as far as getting Nintendo into stores right when the video game crashed, but I would still give Mario the edge as far as being the one who spearheaded the Nintendo charge.
Definitely. They're still writing the Mario.
Rob the Robot was there to be a Smash character like 17 years later.
35 years later, they are still writing Mario High.
Actually, when did Rob first come out?
I'm pretty sure he came out with... I don't know, but again, let's not get into... Because that's more NES talk. I know it was part of the NES launch, and so that's US. That's fourth quarter '85.
Okay.
So I don't think it came out in Japan before that, because the docs and stuff I've seen on it always focused on the NES, and you had the Famicom in Japan.
Yeah.
But again, we'll cover that on the NES episode. Let's try to focus more on Mario.
Yes.
Mario.
I remember being at a friend's house playing Mario and overhearing somebody there say how they had racked up almost 1 million points or something by breaking every brick and collecting every coin and everything. So sometimes when I play the game, that would be my focus, try to get every point that I could, because back then you still had points in video games. Even though a lot of video games up to that point, that was the only point. It's just to rack up points. But Mario had an actual, quest line to go through. Not a deep story by any means, but it had levels and progression where you're trying to get from point A to point B and finish the game.
Based off of this, we went from earn points to earn points and go through this story to go through this story.
A lot of Mario games do still have earning points.
Yeah, fucking modern games have too much story. And that's coming from somebody... I love story in games too. To me, it's right up there with playability as the most important quality. But I just feel like so many modern games have an unbalanced level of story to action. And it's like, I want both, I think like the Super Nintendo into the PlayStation, a little bit into the Wii era, that was like the real sweet spot for the good mix between story and action. And since then, it's become a little too story, or for games that still maintain a deep story. There's a lot of narrative games out there that are like more like a visual novel than an actual game.
I prefer games that focus more on story or letting you create something.
Yeah, games have become another way to tell a story, but now it's interactivity.
Well, look, and I like the story element a lot. I just want a good mix between that and interactivity. It just feels like some games there's way more exposition and way more sitting through story and text, and then I get to do something for 2 minutes and then 2 more hours of story. But it is what it is, and that's a discussion for another day. That doesn't have anything to do with Mario, because the Mario games have just the bare minimum story. But again, more story than games that came before them, by and large.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, the canon has been fleshed out through other media and other games and so forth. So there's a lot of Mario canon out there. I would argue there's definitely a story to Mario games, but it's not the level of like a good Final Fantasy game or anything like that.
But it definitely doesn't have the deep story that Pong has.
Definitely
How about a Pong RPG?
Doesn't something like that exist? I'm pretty sure something like that does exist on the Switch. It's like Pong Quest or something.
Yeah, I believe you're right. There is something like that.
I have so many questions about Pong.
But Pong's a fun game. Especially like some of the more modern ones that have a little more detailed graphics and some different sort of playability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. Pong Quest.
Like the PlayStation version.
Yeah.
But okay, while Pong may have been the first video game, maybe not. I know there's some debate over that. Mario to me is like the first. Well, I mean, Pac-Man and Donkey Kong would precede it, but this is the one, especially for home gaming. We should differentiate there because Pac-Man and Donkey Kong were both really big arcade hits, but Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, that was like to me the first major at-home game.
Yeah.
I know you had the Atari and you had other systems.
No, I liked Pac-Man for the Atari.
But to me.
What?
I guess we should differentiate because to me, home gaming has always been the main attraction to me. I mean, I went to arcades as a kid and enjoyed playing in arcades and playing the arcade machines and Pizza Hut and whatnot. And of course, I've gotten into mobile gaming and handheld consoles and whatnot. But I mean, the at-home console, that's my sweet spot for games. And to me, Mario was like, he's the icon of that. He's the one that kicked it all off. Even though, again, I had an Atari 2600 and had plenty of fun with it.
But can you tell us why no one liked Pac-Man for the Atari?
Did you like Pac-Man?
I liked it fine, but I was like 4 years old.
Oh.
So, I mean, come on.
I've heard people don't like it, but I don't know why. It's
Pac-Man
like,
is awesome.
I think the graphics, he wasn't like even spherical.
why
And I
is
think
that
some
even
of
possible with the Atari?
I'm not sure, and I think some of the controls were kind of wonky. But I don't. You'd have to go watch a review of it or something. I haven't played Pac-Man for the Atari in over 35 years.
I haven't played.
Wait. We have an Atari, don't we?
We do.
We
But we
don't
don't have
like
the power adapter.
So I need
for
to
it.
buy the power adapter and Pac-Man.
Oh, we might have Pac-Man. I still have a slate of Atari games down
Yeah.
there. I'm not sure if
We
that's
should buy
one
this
that I
together.
still have or not. I know Spider Fighter was my favorite Atari. Spider Fighter and Pitfall.
I'll play Adventure for the Atari.
I don't know.
And yes, I do own ET for the Atari.
I was gonna
What do you
say,
want,
isn't that
Adventure?
the one?
And The Empire Strikes Back.
But what about Adventure?
I think I did, but I'm not sure if I don't have every Atari game I used to have. I only have a handful of them still.
Adventure's great. It's a square that goes on an adventure.
But this has nothing to do with Mario.
No, it does not.
What are you talking about? Don't you know that's the original Mario? That's Mario's dad in Adventure.
Mario is just a square that's going on an adventure.
Yeah, sure.
My Mario's dad is a square.
But I was talking about the way you play the game and how you can try to go after all the points, or you can try to, and you have different options too, of course. Minus World aside, you can choose to take the warp zones and try to get through as quick as possible. Or you can try to just go through every level in order. The game has a continue feature, even though it's slightly hidden, but it's not hard to find out about. So I mean, there's a lot of good things to it, and I invented speedrunning playing Super Mario Brothers. It's true. I mean, not technically, but I used to essentially speedrun the game. I called it world running, and it was just something I did, or maybe I'd get my friends to do it every now and then. And I had certain guidelines where you just had to try to get the levels as fast as possible.
Did you take warp zones?
And you could, I don't recall, probably.
Did you take the warp zone in 4-2?
Can I finish talking? You're not even letting me finish my explanation before you jump in. I think you could get mushrooms, but you couldn't get fire flowers, and you could get stars, as I recall, because I just wanted to get through as fast as possible. And I tried not to even kill. I'd jump over enemies when I could, and just, I don't remember all the details, but yeah, I tried to speedrun the game, and I would call it world running. And I'd never heard of anybody else doing that, so in my world, I invented it.
In Mario, no.
I mean, it's as true as anybody inventing it. I mean, I didn't get the idea from anywhere else. I came up with it completely on my own. I'm sure there were people doing the same thing elsewhere, but we didn't have, the internet back then to massively communicate quickly what we were doing. So, hey, for all intents and purposes, in my world, I invented speedrunning. And somebody else did in their world, and somebody else did, and somebody else did, and then finally somebody brought their attention to somebody else, and somebody else found out about it, and then it just went off from there and became this big thing. But, you can't really pinpoint one person who was the very first person to ever start doing something, and nobody else had done it before them, so...
That's true.
Google it right now. Who invented speedrun?
Quick, I need to make a website.
Right. Just
Wikipedia.
quickly changes some Google stuff.
Do you guys remember? I doing that kind of stuff, and like I said, the music is so iconic. It just gets in your head, and you just hear that, and I'm transported back to the mid to late '80s, playing Super Mario Bros. One of the first really great video games.
You want to know what I think of when I hear that music?
You told us death earlier.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, like, when I hear the music, I just hear it as die, 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 etc. That's the wrong thing. I did the muffin song. You know, I was trying to say, when I hear that music,
Can we get a crossover of the Muffins and Mario?
Obey is,
the sequel to Yoshi's Cookie,
classic
Mario's
games,
Muffins.
music. I think of the arcade in Jersey.
Which is bizarre, because there's...
Mario's not in the arcade.
I don't... Is there a Super Mario Brothers arcade game? I know Mario Brothers was in arcades, but
I don't know.
Was Super Mario Brothers in arcades at all? I don't ever remember playing it.
I think it's just because it reminds me of that era of games, you know? And so I think of like Donkey Kong, Cuba, Pac-Man, all the games I play in the arcade. It just makes me want to go to an arcade.
Like I said, it takes me back to the early days of home consoles.
Nice.
And, you know, the Lunchbox NES, which I have the top loader now. Actually, we play on a Retron usually. I don't even use the top loader, but...
I mean, there's versus Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, oh, okay. Well, so, again, not the actual NES version, though.
Don't think so.
Okay, well, that's fine. We're mainly talking about the home console, because that's what released on September 13th, 1985 in Japan.
Yes.
The day this podcast goes up. So if you're listening to it the day it goes up, you're listening to it on the 35th anniversary.
Yes.
And this was all kicked off, too, because Nintendo's doing some special stuff to mark Mario's 35th anniversary. They're coming out with this cool little Game & Watch port of Super Mario Brothers and the Lost Levels, and they're doing what's really going to be cool is Mario 35.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking
The
forward
Battle
to
Royale
that.
style Mario Brothers game.
I want to buy it so that I can play it. I want to play it on the Switch. I mean, I don't know what else I'd play it on.
Yeah, you have to play it on the Switch.
But I was trying
Now
to
I'm
say.
gonna play on PlayStation.
I was trying to say, I really want to be able to walk around just playing. I really want to play Mario 64.
I'm going to play it on the original Game Boy.
No,
Can I play it on my calculator watch?
I was just trying to say that I'm looking forward to, since we do have two separate Switches.
Did you say you were going to buy it?
I said I might.
I don't think you have to buy it. Isn't it going to be part of online like
Is
Tetris is?
Yeah, PlayStation.
Oh shit.
And it's limited time too. After March, it goes away.
Oh shit.
But the first thing I can see of the history on speedrunning on Wikipedia is 1993 with Doom. So you invent speedrunning.
There you go. Put it in right now.
Okay, put it right now. My dad invented
Maddie
speedrunning.
Life of VDC, LexiCon, other things. Stockman Abbott
Can you give me the
Productions
exact year?
Invented speedrunning
No, I can't.
in the late 1980s.
It'd be 86, 87, 88 at the latest.
I wonder if we have any video
In around
pictures.
1986.
Are you sure about this?
I've got all my family's pictures to the best of my knowledge, and I haven't seen one.
What about video?
How does
Have you
someone
watched
add
every
a-
No,
single
we didn't.
video?
We didn't have a video camera.
I have questions.
My dad would like rent a video camera every now and then, but it was rare
You rented
occasions.
cameras?
It was like
Could you
Yeah,
just rent everything?
it was like the big kind that actually took a VHS cassette too.
I gotta sign up
VHS.
for Wikipedia to edit a page.
As in, like, VHS.
I don't want to
Yes.
sign up for
A
Wikipedia.
camera that took VHS.
Yes, that was very common.
I don't want to know how big that camera was.
I mean, it was like the size of a boombox,
Like
Alex?
a movie-size camera.
I guess.
I like to sign up
And
to
usually you could
Wikipedia
plug
and
them
edit
up
the page.
to the TV and like watch the movies back from there too.
You just made me accidentally look up Space Invaders' initial release date.
That's when I first started making movies too. My friends and I would write little movies, and Dad would have to get the video camera and recorders.
Okay, but you have some.
No, I don't think so. I do have some home movies, but I don't think.
Do an entire podcast on that.
I don't think that we'd have to. We'd have to. Well, you know what we need to do? We need to go down into the We need to go down to our VHS tapes in the basement and find the home movies. I do have. I have home movies that like my dad shot, and then I have some home movies that actually predate that. They were like shot on like 16 millimeter film and transferred to VHS. So there are home movies down there, but I don't think those are among them. But I was going to detail one, but maybe we'll save that for another episode. It was really bad. It was okay. My dad was an appliance technician. He would bring the drums from the washing machine home, and we'd like play in them. In fact, one of my favorite things to do is if you take the drum inside, where you put your clothes in on the washing machine, and then you'll usually have the agitator that comes up through it. So when you just have the drum, you have a big metal drum with the big opening on one side, but if you flip it over, there's like a concave side that has like a small hole in the middle, which is where the agitator would go through. And I had a Return of the Jedi board game that had like a board for the Sarlacc pit, or the pit of Carkoon with the Sarlacc monster, and it would fit perfectly there on the agitator. And that would be our pit of Carkoon, our Sarlacc monster. That has nothing to do with the movie.
Real quick, I just want to say that if I ever, for any reason, make a line of toys, I'm going to make sure they can fit perfectly in like really odd things like that. Like I'm going to specifically design them to do that.
But anyway, another one of those drums we had in the backyard, and gosh, I'm getting way in the weeds here. There was a sword that a toy sword I used to buy like every year at the fair. It had like a black handle and it had like a red blade, and it lit up. It was like the blade was hollow and plastic, and you could take it off. And one of us would be in the drum, and we'd come out. The other person was supposed to be like a snake charmer playing the music, and the sword was our big long snake tongue. The blade of the sword, and then at some point like this, you drop the snake's tongue and start freaking out and pointing like, and there's supposed to be a monster or something behind us. That's all I can remember of that particular one. But that was one of the short films that desperately wanted my dad to rent the camera so we could put it on video.
Dad rent the camera so I could
We had another one that I had written that was like a sort of a triumph of the little guys over the big bullies and stuff. We rode our bikes and had this whole thing, and we played, for some reason we played the song La Bamba, which was big hit because of the movie, so we're talking like 87, 88.
Riding bikes, that's perfect move.
And it encouraged us to overcome the bullies, but we never made that one.
Entire 80s movie, but I love these stories now though.
This was about Mario earlier.
Yeah, so Mario.
So Mario, he has this snake tongue.
Same era. I used to
There's
want
supposedly a Mario movie being worked on.
That was the era when I used to want to record my video games too, and even though I guess some NESs had an AV output. I don't think they all did. And I mean, technically you could record it because you could just run the RF connector into the back of the VCR. And I actually did later on record some games, but I used to want to record the whole Final Fantasy, which again we're talking a few years later, and do all the voices for it and stuff, kind of like we do now on YouTube.
I was gonna say, you should have rented the camera.
I'm just thinking, if I had done this stuff back then, I could have invented YouTube or gaming on YouTube.
Right.
See, I could have been famous for two things.
Yeah, it would have been cool. Just rent the camera, set it up, we could, and then now you'd be able to upload that to the YouTube channel and whatnot.
I know. I do have. Well, see, the audio was the issue though, because at that time there was no way to record. There was, but you'd have to get a microphone and run it into the audio jack.
That's why you rent the camera and you prop it in front of the TV.
But if you were recording, well, yeah, but that'd be
Bad
somewhat
visuals.
effy. What was I even trying to? Iffy quality. Okay, so Mario though. We're getting off track as one does.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of YouTube, I should say we finally launched our YouTube channel.
Yes, you did.
As of this recording, only one episode is up, the very first episode. But I'm hoping to get on a schedule of uploading the newest episode and an archive episode, and eventually we'll get all the episodes up. But it's 270 plus episodes now, so it's gonna take me a little while.
Yes.
But you can check us out on YouTube, LexiCon Podcast.
Yes. You should do that.
Back to Mario. I don't know. I feel like I've said my piece. You guys haven't shared a whole lot of your experiences with Mario. I hate the water levels.
Yes.
Still hate water levels.
I also hate those levels with the blue bricks.
The furthest I'm at is 8-2.
The underground levels?
I guess the underground.
With the blue Goombas as well?
Yes.
Why? There's nothing difficult about them.
I just hate some of them.
The Lakitu levels are worse.
Oh my gosh, not the Lakitu levels.
Just one.
I don't like Lakitu.
Just one.
He's cute, but I hate him. I absolutely hate him.
You just won.
If I had to pick a least favorite Mario character, it would be Lakitu.
You just won.
I'm not okay with Lakitu.
But you just won.
No.
So obviously we're all Mario fans, as you can tell by our myriad audio plays.
What are you talking about? I hate Mario.
Well,
I
yeah,
hate
I know
Mario
that's
games.
true because you became a Luigi lover and kicked Mario.
Mario
to the curb.
games suck.
I'm fine with Mario. I just don't want Lock 2.
There's only one good Mario game. Mario's missing.
What?
It's a joke because everyone hates Mario's missing.
I thought, in honor of the besides our own personal insights in the game, I thought we'd take a look at some trivia, some quizzes, the kind of stuff we do here on the show. And the first one I have is the Japanese names of the Super Mario characters.
Yes.
And
That's related to what I was just looking up.
I apologize about my pronunciation here. There's not really a pronunciation guide, so I'll do my best. We're going to start with Goombas, which were apparently called...
Ooh, I know. Isn't it Kuibo?
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure about the pronunciation.
Which
Doesn't it
means
mean chestnut?
chestnut.
Kuribo, it does mean... It said it translates to something like chestnut guy.
Don't have a plush Goomba, but
which
his name
caused
is
the
Chestnut.
confusion in Super Mario World creating the Galoombas.
This doesn't go so far into that. Well, it does say the...
Or potentially
which
called.
explains the Goomba's much rounder, non-squishable appearance in Super NES Super Mario World.
Yeah, and they're actually based off, shiitake mushrooms?
Yes.
That's what I've heard.
They seem like a combination of mushrooms and chestnuts to me.
This website, and I guess I should give it credit, it's soranews24.com.
Okay.
I just did a search and for the Japanese names. They claimed that the translation Goomba came from the slang for, or the Italian word Goomba, which is like, a gangster.
I have questions.
You've never heard like I wasn't sure if it was an actual Italian word, if it was slang or a slur, but yeah, you refer to like mob guys as Goombas. I knew
So
that.
somehow you get from...
Apparently that is the actual connection.
So you get mobster from chestnut.
Alright, so
I have questions.
yeah, I mean, it does kind of work though, because they are sort of members of the bad guy gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
They're not even the underbosses, but they're like made guys. All right, you want to take a guess? Does anybody know what the Koopa Troopas were in Japan?
No.
Mm-mm.
They
This is
were,
Mario.
and again, I apologize if I butcher the pronunciation. Noko Noko.
Noko Noko.
Noko Noko.
What does it mean?
Which is the first of many examples we'll see of Yataigo, or a mimetic word describing the movement or state of being. The word Noko Noko describes a nonchalant, carefree movement.
Nice.
And it's kind of like a Koopa Trooper. Alright, here's your boy. This is what made me think to go ahead and go into this. Lakatu. Jugemu. Jugamu. It's Jugemu.
Yeah.
Jugamu.
Jumegu. Something like that.
Could be. A name which is believed to come from a Rakugo tale of the same name, which tells the story of a couple who take their newborn baby to a priest in order to decide a strong name for him.
I have questions.
That is sort of strange.
I have a lot of questions. Lakatu. I like you even less.
Lakatu's main weapon are the little spinies.
Yeah.
In Japan, they're called Togezo.
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 Why?
It's a play on the Japanese word toge, or toge, meaning thorn, splinter, or spine.
Nice.
I'm going to jump over some of these that aren't related to the original Super Mario Brothers, because that's what we're focusing on.
Yeah.
How about Cheep Cheep?
Cheep cheep.
Cheep cheep.
Puku Puku.
Puku puku.
Puku.
I like that.
It's just, apparently it's onomatopoeia for the sound of bubbles in water.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I've heard it for other things somewhere.
Alright, here's one of your favorites, Alex. Squid Boy.
Blooper.
Blooper.
What do you think Blooper's name? There's no point in guessing. Although, actually...
Well, I'm on the same page as you.
Okay. Fine.
Don't
I need a guess.
Then tell me what it is.
Gesso. Gesso.
So you did guess. So? Yeah, guesso, gesso. I guess it's
Is it
it's squid.
related to ink?
Yeah, no, it's squid legs
Oh, squid legs.
Mm-hmm.
Squid legs.
They don't have legs though.
with tentacles. I think it means like you're eating squid's legs. I guess the tentacles, and order squid legs at a pub. All right, everybody's least favorite character for me. Kinopio.
What?
Kinopia.
It's a play on the Japanese word for mushroom, Kinoko,
Kinoko.
and this person surmised that it may have a connection to Pinocchio too.
Nice.
And the princess, who of course I grew up knowing as Princess Toadstool,
Yes.
and was always like, why are they calling her Peach now? She's Toadstool. Of course, come to find out, apparently in Japan she is Princess Peach, and in
Yeah.
Japanese it's Peachihime
Yeah.
or Peachihime.
So she was Toadstool for so long here in America, but then people
Yeah, when she was introduced in 1985 in Super Mario Brothers here in the United States, she was Princess Toadstool, and she was Princess Toadstool for a good long time. I mean, it was just probably the 2000s when I started hearing her referred to as Peach.
Yeah,
But why is Peach the ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom? You'd think a Toad would be the ruler.
like Toadette.
Yeah. Toadette even has a transformation into a peach-like form.
So how about Bowser in Japanese?
Koopa.
Yeah, actually, Daimao Koopa, which translates to Grand Devil King Koopa.
Yeah. Which the
Apparently named after Japanese pronunciation of gukbap, a Korean soup-type dish. And then he got the name Bowser when it came over to the U.S.
Which wasn't he known as King Koopa?
Not
I know
here.
it's King Koopa and Bowser. It depends on what you're watching, actually.
I knew that. Watching
In the show,
in the game, he started out as Bowser. He was
Yeah.
Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But in the show, he's referred to as King Koopa.
Okay, but the game
At
predates
least
the show.
sometimes.
it's true.
How about Piranha Plant? Pakun Furawa.
Yeah. It's weird that they fixed Peach's name, but never fixed Bowser's
The
name.
Pakun part apparently, well, he's like they point out, he's both now. People know him as King Koopa and Bowser.
Yeah.
But apparently, Pakun imitates the sound of someone or something eating, and I'm pretty sure Furawa is just the Japanese pronunciation of the word flower in English.
Nice.
It doesn't say that here, but that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I know that they do have a lot of words like that.
How about Bullet Bill?
It's Kira from
Kira.
Death Note.
Based on the English word killer.
Yeah, in Death Note, the main
There's
bad,
an example of what I was talking about.
Yes.
well, the main bad guy in Death Knight is his name is Light,
Japanese
he goes-
pronunciations of English words.
Yes.
but
I find some of them very interesting.
he's also known as Kira.
Do you know how to say cake in Japanese?
No.
Keiki.
Nice ass. That's how you say cake. I don't know what that was. Hey, we're in Japan, and that's the nice ass. That's how you say cake. Okay, Bob-omb.
And I know there's
Uh-huh.
also more Bros. I realized.
Okay, skipping them.
Hey,
What?
let's change some.
Okay, how about Buzzy Beetle?
Metal.
What was I asking you?
Did you say
Yes.
that change?
Comes from the
They said
Japanese
that.
pronunciation. Here we go again. Japanese pronunciation of an English name comes from the Japanese pronunciation of helmet, Herumeto. So he's Meto.
Nice.
Okay, this next one isn't in the words of Super Mario, but I just want to point out Dry Bones or Karen.
Oh
Or
god.
Karen.
God damn it.
Karen.
It's probably like Karan. Okay, and we should point this one out too, though, because of mine and Dylan's love for the character. Shy Guy, who originally appeared in Doki Doki Panic and then Super Mario Brothers 2
What's
in the
Doki Doki
U.S.
Panic?
Wait,
The game that they remade to turn into Super Mario Brothers 2 in the U.S.
Okay, let me just say his name.
Uh-huh.
Hi ho.
It's
So it's the noise he makes.
Yeah.
It's also it's literally the Japanese pronunciation of Hi Ho, the song sung by the dwarfs in Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
So Shy Guy is one of the dwarfs.
Man, a lot of enemies in the a lot of
And
enemies
he
do
just,
not appear in the
he's
original
just singing the
Mario
song.
games. A lot of enemies are from Mario 2 and Mario 3. Man, a lot of enemies in Mario 3.
Guys.
All right,
Shy Guy
that's
is
the end of the
dwarf.
list for Super Mario. I was supposed to say Super Mario 24.
So Mario, man, actually I won't be surprised if the man that far by now.
So I also have a bit of trivia here. This is actually it's 10 years old now. It's from September 13, 2010, because it was for the 25th anniversary of Mario. Technically Super Mario Brothers. I don't know how much of it would be interesting. We might know some of it, but I'll just kind of breeze through it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Mario originally appeared in Donkey Kong, we know that.
Yeah.
Mario was originally known as Jumpman. We know that, and then he was then renamed after Mario Segal, who was the landlord for Nintendo of America.
Can I just say how old Mario is? Because the Donkey Kong in the original Donkey Kong is Cranky Kong. And Donkey Kong now is like Donkey Kong Jr., Cranky Kong's grandson, something like that.
Wait,
So Mario's
what?
old in the canon.
Okay, so clearly the trivia is not interesting, so why don't we try,
No, I was into the
Well, Mario
trivia, and then he
character.
started
Trivia.
talking.
Well, then just don't interrupt me with the fact that has nothing to do with what we're saying.
It's the trivia that Mario is freaking old. What the hell?
Mario was
I'm trying to listen to you, Maddie.
Yeah.
originally a carpenter, not a plumber. Again, all that's Donkey Kong stuff.
Yeah.
He was a carpenter.
The look of Mario is all about the graphical limitations of hardware at the time. He has a hat because realistic hair was difficult to portray, a mustache to accentuate his nose, and it says dungarees here, like jeans or overalls, I think is what he
Overalls.
technically wears. Denim overalls, to make his movements more noticeable.
Nice.
In Super Mario Bros., he wears a brown shirt below his overalls. I'll look this up, it's just a note.
Mm-hmm.
Donkey Kong Jr. from 1982 is the only game which stars Mario as the antagonist. Since appearing in that game, he traps Donkey Kong in a cage, and Donkey Kong Jr. has to rescue him.
Yeah.
Well,
Mario's evil in that game.
I have
And
questions.
Luigi's
points
never
out
killed him.
that Bowser, who's Mario's chief antagonist, has also appeared as his ally in several games,
Yes.
like Super Mario RPG.
And Super Mario.
Mm-hmm. Super Mario Bros. Was preceded by the 83 arcade platformer Mario Bros.
Yes.
We talked about that. Bowser was originally sketched as an ox by Shigeru Miyamoto,
What?
but his drawings were misinterpreted by animator Yoshi Kotabe as a turtle.
Wait. So
I'm not sure who's to blame here.
And then it says they worked together with the idea of him being a turtle as they went forward. So, but originally he was supposed to be an ox.
So he was drawn as an ox, but somebody looked at it and was like, "Oh, that's a turtle." I need to see this original drawing.
This wouldn't really be all that relevant. It talks about how the original Mario Bros. Has sold 40 million copies, but that was 10 years ago. I'm sure it sold way more by now. It is still one of the best-selling games of all time.
Yes, it is.
Super Mario Bros. Was the first game to be set in Mushroom World, actually the Mushroom Kingdom, Miyamoto's long-running and ever-evolving fantasy kingdom. When Mario eats the super mushroom, he grows in size. Miyamoto denies that he was influenced by Alice in Wonderland and instead claims the idea came from enchanted foodstuffs and myths and folklore.
Nice.
Maybe Alice in Wonderland was inspired by the same stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or maybe that stuff was inspired by Alice in Wonderland, so therefore he would be inspired by Alice in Wonderland. And nothing's original. Everything's inspired by something that's inspired by something else.
Pretty much.
Other than like Lord of the Rings.
In the 1984 Nintendo Entertainment System Golf, Mario made his first appearance in a sports sim. Kind of. The original character merely resembled Mario, so apparently that the original NES Black Box Golf is not officially Mario.
But then there's Open Tournament Golf.
Yeah, it
which
mentions
was
that as
Mario.
well. Nintendo composer Koji Kondo provided the iconic soundtrack to Super Mario Bros. The main theme, known as Ground Theme, do 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 do, is one of the most recognizable pieces of game music ever recorded. Indeed, the tune remained in the Billboard ringtone charts for 125 weeks and has been performed in concert by live orchestras.
Do 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 do.
Orchestra, sir. Orchestra.
Yeah, I know.
In the early 90s, there was a Q-score survey, and Q-score was basically rated the recognizability of celebrities and I guess characters as well, since this
Yeah.
relates to Mario. And at that time, Mario was more recognizable to American children than Mickey Mouse.
Damn.
Lots of these things are about future Mario games, so I'll save them for another episode.
Okay.
I'm just quickly thumbing through. As of their writing of this article, which I say is 10 years ago, Super Mario Bros. Series was in the Guinness Book of World Records as the most successful gaming franchise of all time. At that point, it had global sales of over 240 million units, which of course only would have gone up by now. Still, it might not be the best-selling game series of all time, but... And according to this, Mario has appeared in over 200 video games. And that was 10 years ago, so that, again, number will have risen.
I need to know that list.
For the record, that was from The Guardian, but it was, like I say, 10 years ago, compiled by Keith Stewart.
I want a list of every game Mario has appeared in now.
That's gonna take a while. Because he appears in a lot of games.
Apparently.
And it's just growing.
Apparently.
So, this quiz I've got
Yes.
probably doesn't only relate to the original Super Mario Brothers, but I still thought it'd be fun because we like doing stuff like this. It's which Super Mario Brothers character are you?
Yes.
So I thought we'd do like we normally do. We'd all go through and take, and then we'd reveal the results at the end.
Yes.
So would either one of y'all like to go first?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll go.
One of us would like to go first.
So what is your favorite Super Mario Brothers game out of these four? Super Mario Brothers, Mario Party, Paper Mario, or Wario World?
I'm gonna go the first one, only because the second one didn't specifically say DS. Okay.
Yeah. The page reloaded. So.
Okay.
Which Nintendo game console do you miss? Nintendo Entertainment System, Game Boy, Nintendo 64, or Virtual Boy?
I think I'm legally
Multiple,
obligated to go with that first one. I feel like that's what I'm...
Other than Nintendo, what was your favorite video game console company? Sega, Atari, Sony, or Microsoft?
Again, I think I'm legally
You're not
obligated to go
with
to
anything.
Sony.
It's totally up to you what you
I mean,
pick.
technically have an Xbox because I haven't used it.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying that when
Which
it
of the
comes to
following
game
is your favorite
consoles.
arcade game? Pac-Man, The Simpsons, Excite Bike, or Centipede?
Pac-Man.
I think you're legally obligated to go Pac-Man.
How do you feel about Pong? It's boring but important. It's only fun with friends. It's fun for a little while. Worst game ever.
Best
fun.
game ever.
It's fun for a little while?
Sure.
Oh, that was...
Yeah.
You had that or it's only fun with friends?
Fun for a
Wow.
little while. I
So it can't be fun for like 17 hours.
Which Pokemon game was your favorite? And we all know Mario's favorite Pokemon is Piplup. I seen in our very first ever Videotic Theory over on Videocy.
I think I only played Pokemon X.
So you got Red, Blue, Ruby, or Pinball. This is a weird list.
Definitely that one.
Haven't played
Ruby.
any of them.
I played a bit of Ruby.
I guess I should
Bit
give
of
credit. This is on
Bit of others.
this is howstuffworks.com. Or actually it's play.howstuffworks.com.
I like howstuffworks.com.
Yeah, play.howstuffworks.com. Which Super Mario character are you? Compiled by Allison Lips.
I found a list of these games.
Okay, we'll finish with that.
Okay. 'Cause there's a lot.
In a romantic comedy, which role would you play? The handsome lead, the damsel in distress, the goofy sidekick, or the one who tries to steal her away?
Goofy sidekick.
I feel like we're gonna have like the same exact.
I'm just gonna be the dumbass in the
If
background.
you were a video game villain, what would your main weapon be? A sword, a bomb, a gun, or fireballs? If you were a video
Fireballs.
game villain, okay.
Fireballs.
Okay, so this is gonna be different. That one
Which
answer.
which rhythm game series is your favorite? Guitar Hero, Rock Band, Dance Dance Revolution, or Just Dance?
Just Dance.
Just dance.
I was literally playing that earlier. As
Favorite DreamWorks movie? How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, or Trolls?
I hate all my options.
Okay.
Shrek.
Yeah, I think I'm legally obligated to say Shrek, even though I don't like Shrek.
God, this is a long quiz. How much time do you spend playing video games each week? Too much to count, I'm a casual gamer, 10 hours, or none?
Too much to count. Wait. Yes.
I feel like you don't play that.
Do you like Hello Kitty? She's cute. I love her. She's adorable. Yes, but I don't need her merchandise. I do not understand the appeal.
I love her.
Would Mario be the same had he retained the name Jumpman?
No.
He'd be the same regardless of his name. I'd love him no matter what. Probably wouldn't be as popular. No, the name is bad.
No, the name is bad. Like, we would still have the game, so you would.
Favorite car brand? Ford, Volkswagen, Chrysler, or Toyota?
Toyota.
Toyota.
Isn't that the one with the Prius?
Yeah. If you had a blue-collar job, what type of job would it be? Plumber, construction, mechanic, or fisherman?
Construction.
Have you ever played World of Warcraft?
No.
I used to, but I moved on to Fortnite. No, but my friends did. Once, but it wasn't for me. It's my favorite video game.
No, but my friends did.
These are awful answers.
Yes,
No
yes, they
offense,
are.
Allison. Growing up, how many Pokemon cards did you have?
God.
I caught them all. A starter pack, well over 200. None.
None.
Do you collect Funko Pops? Yes, I have to
Semi?
have all my favorite characters. No, but I received one as a present. I own a few because they're cool. No, they're a waste of money.
I own a few.
How do you feel about Sonic the Hedgehog? My
Oh
second
my
favorite
God.
series after Mario Bros. Don't tell anyone, but I love him more than Mario. Sonic is an amazing character or a rip-off Mario Bros.
Amazing character.
Who would see Sonic as a whip-off?
Other than Mario and Friends, what is your favorite Nintendo character? Donkey Kong, Samus, Kirby, or Pikachu?
Oh, I don't like this question.
You know,
Pikachu. Yeah, but I really like Kirby too, because he's cute and
If you could learn another language in a week, which language would you choose? Japanese, Tagalog, Hindi, or German?
Japanese.
It's just a Tagalog.
Out of those.
What's your favorite movie video game? Lara Croft Tomb Raider, Super Mario Bros., Mortal Kombat, or the Angry Birds movie?
None of the above.
Well, I think I have to pick one.
The Mario one.
Now you're legally obligated to leave the podcast.
Damn it.
Have you ever used a computer emulator to play a video game from an old game system? All the time. I miss Oregon Trail. Occasionally when I'm feeling nostalgic. Frequently, they're great. No, they're technically illegal.
Have I?
I don't think you have.
Okay, then no.
Wait, what's she doing on her phone?
But
Well,
it's
that's
not
a bootleg.
computer.
That's not an emulator.
Still technically an emulator.
That's the difference.
Do you like? It's still an emulator because it's emulating the hardware. Do you like to dress up for special events? No, I'm a simple person. Yes, I dress up for every occasion. No, I don't go to fancy parties. Yes, I usually feel out of place.
Yes, the first yes you said.
Okay. Does this quiz ever end? How many? 1, 2,
That's what I'm asking.
3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
6 more fucking questions. You want to do this or should we just cut this out?
Let's finish so that they can do the questions.
Would you buy a vintage console from a thrift store? Yes, but I still have mine. I've done it in the past. Sure, it's fun to take a trip down memory lane. No, I don't live in the past.
Yes. I like buying things
Wait.
from thrift stores.
Yes, but I still have mine. Sure, it's fun to take a trip down memory lane, or I've done it in the past.
I've done it in the past. I'm not actually sure if we have. Have we? We probably have.
What TV channel do you miss? G4, Play Cable, Style Network, or the WB?
I don't know any of those. So click a random one.
No, go off the name. G4, that was the video game channel. Play Cable, I'm not familiar with. The Style Network, I guess, was about style, and the WB, which became the CW when it merged with UPN.
Then I guess that one.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know any of that.
In your opinion, what video game is the worst of all time? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, Custer's Revenge, Pac-Man for Atari 2600, or E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Where's Minecraft? No, where's fucking Skyrim?
Go with the second one. The one after.
Skyrim is amazing.
I hate Skyrim.
You know, as long as you mod.
I've never played it.
Which game is your favorite game for your cell phone? Pokemon Go, Angry Birds, Fruit Ninja, or Candy
Pokemon
Crush?
Go.
Yeah, I have to say Pokemon. Definitely not Candy Crush. I hate that thing.
What season are you happiest during?
Winter.
Spring.
What is your favorite... Hey. Come on.
Pizza. It's
Didn't
pizza.
register your answer. Okay, what is your favorite Italian dish? You're on the quiz.
Huh?
You're on the quiz over there.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
taking it?
Nah, I didn't look into the questions.
That would have, sped things along if you had.
Take it!
Lasagna,
fine.
pizza, chicken parmesan. I'm not really a fan of Italian food.
I have to go pizza.
Okay, hey Dill, why don't
Chicken
you
palm was close.
go ahead and take yours on your phone, and I'll take mine here on the phone, and then we'll reveal the answers. We'll just cut to that, okay? Because I don't want to go through all those questions on the show again.
Yeah. I agree.
I got yours screenshot. Well, sometimes I hate my phone.
I'm sorry.
There we go. Okay.
Support the podcast. Buy Maddie a new phone.
All right. I guess I'll reveal Lexi's first. She did the quiz first. That worked for y'all?
Okay. I'm excited.
All right. Lexi, you got Peachihime, Princess Peach.
Yay! My favorite!
To those who don't know you, you're a bit of a conundrum. You're very sensitive and gorgeous. I'm sorry, generous. But you're also feisty and don't take other people's nonsense. While you're mostly independent, you do have a bad habit of getting into trouble and needing help to get out of it. Fortunately, your best friends are always there and happy to help.
Yay!
Dylan, you want to reveal yours next, or should I reveal
Princess
mine?
Peach pillow.
You do yours.
It's me, Mario!
Same.
You're charismatic, natural born. You're a charismatic, natural born leader. Like Mario, you aren't fancy, which is why your friends love you. You're down to earth and will do whatever you can to help a friend in need. While you are popular, you never set out to be and know who are your real friends and who sticks around because they want to take advantage of you.
So what I've gathered from that is I get into trouble and y'all are here to help me get out of it.
Would have been perfect if Dylan had gotten Luigi.
Yes, I would have.
When you were like, how did I get him? I thought you were going to come up with like Chain Chomp or something.
Right?
Okay.
I got Goomba.
You had a list you wanted to go over.
Yeah, so this actually comes from Wikipedia, so you know. But this is the list of all the games Mario has appeared in.
Just read them off really fast.
Okay, first one, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Jr.
Of course, Donkey Kong 3.
Donkey Kong LCD version, Donkey
Yeah,
Kong
Donkey
2, and then Mario's Cement Factory.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mario's Bombs Array.
Mm-hmm.
And from
Mario was in Vietnam.
From what I can tell, this is in order.
Saigon.
This is in order. So then Mario Bros. Mario Bros. Again. Mario Bros. Special. Punch Ball Mario Bros. Family Basic. That's the title.
I don't know.
Family
like
Basic.
A programming thing.
I think maybe. Yeah, it is. If I scroll over, I can see what these are. Donkey Kong Circus, Donkey Kong Hockey, then Tennis, versus Tennis, Pinball versus Pinball, Golf versus Golf, another version
Golf
of Family
versus
Basic. Yeah, another version of Family Basic, Wrecking Crew versus Wrecking Crew, then Super Mario Bros. And then, I just want to point out, I find it cool / interesting because it also says what platform and year and whatnot. And Super Mario Bros. Of course, well, early back in the 80s, like the Donkey Kong stuff, it was showing the Game & Watch stuff. And then now under Super Mario Bros. It shows 80, and then it's like 2020 Game & Watch. And it's like that looks so out of place. And then versus Super Mario Bros. Special, Super Mario Bros. 2. Here's an educational program that he was featured in. I am a teacher. Super Mario Sweater. I have questions. I don't know how to pronounce this. All Night Nippon Super Mario Bros. Something like that. Mario Bros. Ocean Software version. Super Mario Bros. Family Computer Golf Japan course. Family Computer Golf US course, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Famicom Grand Prix F1 Race, Famicom Grand Prix 2 3D Hot Rally, Donkey Kong Classic, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, however you pronounce this, Mario Bros. I think y'all said it earlier, but oh well.
What?
It starts with a K.
Huh?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Katakita Mario Bros?
Katakita? Something like that.
I don't believe we said that.
Oh. I feel as though somebody read or said it. Baseball on the Game Boy, Super Mario Land, Tetris, Tennis, Alleyway, Tetris.
Well, Tetris is barely, though. He just appears in like a cutscene at the end, like an end screen.
He appears.
Yeah, I guess technically.
Super Mario Bros. Cricks, Dr. Mario vs. Dr. Mario, F1 Race, Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3, NES Open Tournament Golf, Super Mario World, Mario Teaches Typing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we can find a way to run that on a computer nowadays? Because from 91.
I don't know. It'd be pretty cool, though. But
Yes,
continue,
yes, it would.
please.
Yes. Super Mario Bros. And Friends, When I Grow Up, that's an art tool. And I'm curious now. Mario the Juggler. I have questions, Dad.
I don't have answers.
Yoshi, Mario's Missing, Super Scope 6, Super Mario Kart, Mario Paint, Yoshi's Cookie. What is Yoshi's Cookie?
It's Yoshi's Cookie.
Yeah, isn't it sort of a Tetris-like game?
Oh
I
God.
think so, something like
Never
that.
mind. I'm no longer interested.
I may be completely wrong about that.
It's a puzzle game.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Oh God. Super Mario Race, Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, Mario's Time Machine. I did not know he had one.
It's another one of the educational games.
I see that now. Mario's Missing, Mario and Mario. Super Mario All-Stars, Mario's Early Years, Fun with Letters, Mario Early Years, Fun with Numbers. I just want to find a way to run all these 90s educational programs. I'm interested now. Mario's Early Years, Preschool Fun, Yoshi's Cookie, Yoshi's Safari, Tetris and Dr. Mario, Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, Mario's Time Machine, Hotel Mario, Donkey Kong, On the Game Boy, Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World, Donkey Kong, Mario's Picross, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, Mario's Game Gallery, words, 30, same game, something, 95. Excite Bike, Bun Bun Mario Battle Stadium, BS Super Mario USA Power Challenge, Mario Super Picross, Mario's Tennis, Mario Clash, Mario Teaches Typing 2, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, Donkey Kong Land 2, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Picross 2, BS Mario Paint, however you pronounce the rest of that because it's in Japanese, Dr. Mario, Game & Watch Gallery, Game & Watch Gallery 2, more stuff in a lot of Japanese, and all I can make out is 64 Tamagotchi Gold. Yoshi's Story, Wrecking Crew 98, more Japanese stuff that has to do with the Famicom. Again, more Japanese stuff. Mario Party, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Mario Party 2, Super Smash Bros., Game & Watch Gallery 3, Mario Golf, Mario Artist Paint Studio, Donkey Kong 64, Mario Artist Talent Studio, Mario Artist Communication Kit, Mario Artist Polygon Studio, Mario Tennis, Paper Mario, Mario Party 3, another Japanese one that's apparently a life simulation game from 2001, Mobile Golf, whoa, he's in Animal Crossing?
I do not know.
He's in Animal Crossing!
If you say so.
I mean,
According to Wikipedia.
in the original Animal Crossing GameCube, you can play Super Mario Bros.
I know, that's so awesome.
And other NES games.
I'm buying
Continue
a GameCube. Dr. Mario 64, Luigi's Mansion, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Tennis, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Super Mario Advance, Super Mario Advance 2, Super Mario World, Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Party 4, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, Game & Watch Gallery 4, Mario Party 5, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, Nintendo Puzzle Collection, WarioWare Inc., Mega Micro Games, another Japanese title, Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3, Mario & Luigi's Superstar Saga, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, Classic NES Series, Super Mario Bros., Classic NES Series, Donkey Kong, Classic NES Series 15, Dr. Mario, Famicom Mini 11, Mario Bros., Famicom Mini 13, Wrecking Crew, Famicom Mini 21, Super Mario Bros. 2, Mario Party 6, Mario Power Tennis, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Mario Golf Advance Tour, Mario Pinball Land, Super Mario 64 DS, Japanese title, NBA Street.
Japanese title.
Yeah, just Japanese title. Mario Superstar Baseball, Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. Dude, GameCube. Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh my god, you're only up with the GameCube?
I'm in 2005.
This is just gonna be its own episode.
SSX on tour. Mario Kart DS, Mario Party 7, Super Mario Strikers, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, Yoshi Touch and Go, Mario Party Advance, Mario Tennis Power Tour, Dr. Mario and Puzzle League, Yoshi's Universal Gravitation, Mario Kart Arcade GP, Super Princess Peach, New Super Mario Bros., Mario Hoops 3-on-3, Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, March of the Minis, Yoshi's Island DS, Tetris DS, Super Paper Mario, Mario Party 8, Mario Strikers Charged, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Super Mario Galaxy, Mario Party DS, the best Mario Party game, Iridaki Street DS, Mario Kart Arcade GP2, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Dr. Mario Express, Dr. Mario Online RX, Mario Kart Wii, Game & Watch Collection, Mario Super Sluggers, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Game & Watch Collection 2, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Mini Land Mayhem, Mario Sports Mix, Super Mario 3D Land, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games, Mario Kart 7, Fortune Street, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games, Mario Party 9, Mario Tennis Open, New Super Mario Bros. 2, Paper Mario Sticker Star, New Super Mario Bros. U, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Mario Kart Arcade GP DX, Mario and Luigi Dream Team, Mario and Donkey Kong Minis on the Move, Super Mario 3D World, Mario and Sonic at the 2013 Olympic Winter Games, Mario Party Island Tour, Dr. Luigi, NES Remix, NES Remix 2, Mario Golf World Tour, Yoshi's New Island, Mario Kart 8, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, Ultimate NES Remix, Mario Party 10, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars, Puzzle and Dragon Z, plus Super Mario Bros. Edition, Dr. Mario Miracle Cure, Super Mario Maker, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge, Minecraft Wii U Edition, holy shit, I need Minecraft Wii U Edition, Paper Mario Color Splash, Mario Party Star Wars, Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, Super Mario 1, Mario Sports Superstars, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition, Mario Kart Arcade GP VR, Mario plus Rabbids, Kingdom Battle, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Party The Top 100, Mario Tennis Aces, Super Mario Party, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Dr. Mario World, Super Mario Maker 2, Mario Kart Tour, Luigi's Mansion 3, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, Paper Mario The Origami King, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Super Mario Bros. 35, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, and Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. And that's next year, so.
Alright, well, if anybody's still listening after that list, thanks for sticking around, and make sure you come back next week when the conversation will continue. But until then, I am and will continue to be Maddie.
Lexi.
Dylan.
And this is LexiCon Concluded.
Bye.
That's Vidiocy.
Bye.
Check out Vidiocy.
Bye. I got the game, right?
Mario content on there.
I don't think I have anything, Mario.
I win.
Bye.